Welcome to Cosmic Intuitive Tarot. My name is Tanya. Today's reading is going to be for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to pull some cards around this Jupiter transitioning into Cancer for you. See what you can expect for the coming year. This is a year-long transition. It goes until June of 2026. Remember, only take what resonates and leave the rest. And roles can always be reversed. I did see a bit of temptation in your energy, so you might be facing some temptations in this coming year. It is going to require a lot of patience for you, but I do see you on some type of journey or a new beginning. So it looks like you did leave some things behind here. You do have a new beginning coming. I also did sense a masculine energy. So I'm not sure if this is a masculine that's coming towards you or I'm tapping into a masculine. We'll see what wants to come forward. But there is some kind of celebration, something you're going to be, that's going to create a lot of happiness and rejoice for you here. So let's see what wants to come forward. Remember, roles can be reversed and only take what resonates. We got Jupiter, Wheel of Fortune at the split here. So this is to do, again, with that transition that we have going on here on June 9th. We got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. King of Swords in reverse. Five of Pentacles. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. 10 of Wands in reverse. 8 of Cups. That's that journey. That's that new beginning here. King of Wands. Three of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It looks like you are completing some burdens here. You are going on some type of spiritual journey or a journey to those 10 of Cups. It is requiring that patience, going with the ebb and flow of things here. Got the 7 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, Ace of Wands. Yep, you're on that journey for that Ace of Wands, for that passion, adventure, creativity. King of Cups. I think I'm tapping into a masculine here. 7 of Cups. And the Knight of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, there's that journey. Page of Wands. And right underneath of it, the Emperor. And then the Magician. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So you are in stability towards a Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So you are on some type of journey, or you're going to be going on some type of journey. This can even be traveling, but it is for your passion, and it is going to get you in alignment here for stability. You could be dealing with an Aries. Again, I did sense that masculine energy in the premeditation. We're going to get some clarifiers to get more detail. You guys got a lot of cards on the board, but this looks like there is a bit of an impulsive and an impatient energy here, and putting in the time in oneself and investing in oneself. It is requiring that patience and to go with the ebb and flow of things. You are very divinely protected and guided at this time. And the divine is trying to show you the way towards that journey, towards going inwards and putting in that time in yourself. There's a bit of an needing to find balance with either a King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or this can be you. When he is in reverse, he can come off very cold and harsh and controlling. So there needs to be balance with that. It looks like you are ending burdens of coming out of feeling abandoned or some kind of financial instability. And that is going to be with a collaboration with the divine or with others. So we'll get some clarifiers here. Again, you might be feeling a bit bored or stagnant right now. You did get that Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which can be boredom. It can be laziness. It can also be workaholic here. And then you got, you know, that you're going towards, you know, those 10 of Cups. You're leaving those things behind that do not serve you. You're going on that journey and you're finding your passion, your creativity. And again, this can mean some kind of travel. We did get the King and the King of Wands and the King of Cups. That's fire and water. So far we have fire, water, air on the board. And we've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So the only king that's missing is the King of Pentacles. So that's what looks like that could be what you're working on or working towards is your stability here. So we're going to clarify this Knight of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. There's that rest and recovery. It is going to require forgiveness. This can even be self-forgiveness. But it is ending burdens here. And it looks like you are choosing yourself. You're choosing self-love. You're choosing to invest in yourself here. So this can be a journey that you're going to be going on to end some type of burdens that you've been carrying. And it is for more reciprocal energies. It can have to do with something with work, but it is for balance. So there just needs to be patience with this. You're showing a bit of impatience and impulsive energy right now. Okay, let's see what this Temperance and Page of Cups says. This is you are divinely protected and you are being guided. You might be seeing signs and synchronicities right now. Pouring into yourself. The Knight of Swords, Seven of Wands, Tower, and the Star. Beautiful. When the Tower and the Star come out together, it's a very healing energy. So even if there is some kind of upheaval in your environment, it's going to create a lot of healing for you. And you are mustering up that courage to go forward, knowing that you are divinely protected and guided. You are feeling that, that intuition and you are letting it guide you. And again, you are having that courage. And this can be you can be setting boundaries with people or things in your life right now. You could be releasing some temptations, whatever that is for you. It is going to create an upheaval in your environment, but it's going to be extremely healing for you. And you are definitely going on a journey for stability here. Okay, let's see about this King of Swords in reverse and Six of Pentacles. This can be somebody you're dealing with at work. Or it is your energy. So let's see. This King of Swords, whether it's you or somebody you're dealing with, it needs to find balance. Fool. So let's take in that leap of faith. Seven of Pentacles, the Magician. And the Three of Wands. Interesting. Okay. Okay, well, this might be somebody that is actually that's coming towards you or wants to. But right now, you guys aren't on the same frequency, and it all has to do with divine timing. This energy does want to take a leap of faith towards stability, towards that Queen of Swords. So they do see you as a divine pair here, and it looks like they want to collaborate with you. There could be communication coming in here, and it's something to do with your destiny and divine timing here. So there is a bit of dreamy energy. There is a bit of like this energy is just right now, it's investing in itself. It's finding its balance to be in the proper alignment with divine timing and with their destiny right now. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it looks like it all has to do with divine timing, and this energy right now is just investing in themselves. So this person could be at a distance from you. Let's see what the Five of Pentacles is. I mean, I was tapping in the premeditation into a masculine energy, but you might just have a lot of masculines in your energy. So you could be a divine feminine that, you know, being on a high vibe, a high frequency, you are attracting a lot of masculines right now. But you definitely have a King of Swords that sees you as a divine pair that wants to come in. But right now, again, they're just investing in themselves. So this Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, this is collaborating to get out of the cold, to collaborate to get out of that feeling of abandonment, even financial instability. Temperance, Sagittarius, Major Arcana, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Hangman in reverse. So there just needs to be patience. There's a decision that you have to make. This energy feels stuck because you got the Hanged Man in reverse. So this energy feels stuck. So if you're feeling stuck right now, just know you're the only one that put yourself in this position, and you can get yourself out of it. Whether that is just feeling stuck because you're feeling impatient and you need patience, or you have like those temptations, mental entrapments, codependencies, the feeling of feeling abandoned, financial insecurities, all those kinds of things can make you feel stuck. But know that you have it within you to get yourself out of that situation. And ultimately, this is to go towards a Ten of Pentacles, towards stability, towards commitment. Looks like there could be some travel in the future here, and it is going to be passionate. It can be adventurous and creative, but it is requiring alchemy. It is requiring patience, and it is requiring you to go with the ebb and flow of things. And it is some kind of decision you have to make around, it can be friendships here. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and there is some kind of separation. So, and there's loss here, but there is endings of that. There is a soulmate, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And it looks like that's a collaboration that you are, part of this journey is leading you towards. And it is somebody from your past here. Yeah, finding your stability gets you a new opportunity here. There might be some drama along the way because of those temptations. So yeah, this energy, it's going to require collaborating, probably collaborating with the divine here. It could be collaborating with friends, because we did get that friendship card out on just under that Two of Swords. So there is a collaboration here with a soul tribe, with friendship, that will get you out of hard times. But it is going to require, again, that patience, and it is going to require you to surrender to the process and get yourself out of feeling stuck here. All right, Ten of Wands in reverse and the Four of Cups. So you're in some kind of contemplation here. You're contemplating something, contemplating ending those burdens, ending those temptations, completing cycles, going on that journey. It has left you with anxiety and sleepless nights. We got the moon, Scorpio's major arcana, 6 of cups, chariot, 2 of swords. Wow. There's that collaboration. So within going on a journey here and completing burdens, there's going to be some truth discovered. And it's going to bring a lot of clarity for you around what it is that are your temptations, what those devil energies are for you. It is going to bring awareness to that here, and it is going to put you in contemplation. There's that drama that's going to be illuminated during that, but you are going to calmer waters. You do have that strength and courage to move forward for your wish fulfillment here. So this is either you or somebody from the past that has to make a decision. It looks like they have made that decision because you got the chariot. It can be a Cancer. Looks like that decision's been made because the chariot is movement forward. It's victory. It's success. It's very balanced as well. So it looks like some type of decision has been made about the past here. This can be hidden because we do have the moon. So trust your intuition around this energy. So there has been some decision that has been made here to end burdens. So this can be you making that choice to end that stuff and burdens of your past. That can even be your past childhood, past relationships, things from your past that have hurt you. And you are completing those cycles here. And you got fast movement forward because of it. So let's see about the 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Or the 8 of Cups, I'm sorry, and the Ace of Wands. This is that, movement towards that journey. It's leaving those things behind that do not serve you to head towards your 10 of Cups. And you are finding your passion and your creativity within that. So you might actually be traveling, or, you are literally going on a journey here. Seven of Swords, 10 of Swords. So you're completing a lot within this year cycle here. You got a lot of endings coming for you. The Fool and the 8 of Swords in reverse. Very nice. So you are planning something here. This is a plan to take that leap of faith, to move forward to the unknown, leave those things behind you that no longer serve you, coming out of feeling trapped and bound by those temptations, those negative mindsets, all those burdens. You're coming out of that and you're taking that leap of faith, and you're taking with, everything that you've learned with you. There is some sadness. You will discover some sadness and loss in this journey, but just remember, you need to feel to heal, and that's how you alchemize and transmute those energies. But you are going towards your passion here. So let's see about these 2 kings. King of Wands and King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Very 2 opposite energies. King of Cups is a spiritual teacher or leader. He is very intuitive. He loves love. The King of Wands is all about passion and adventure. Patience. I would say so. If you're dealing with 2 energies here, it's going to require patience. We got the 9 of Wands, Queen of Swords. Oh, this fell right at my lap. The King of Swords. Holy shit. What the fuck? There's going to be some arguments and disputes and sadness and loss. But somebody is very precise and swift about what it is they want, and that is the Lovers. That is a relationship, a divine union. It is going to require, you could be dealing with a Virgo, or even have Virgo in your chart, Gemini as well. Again, resting and recovering, and going inwards on a journey. Again, it's showing truth will be revealed to you about temptations of some kind here. Could also be dealing with a Capricorn, but you are choosing to invest in yourself and move forward on a journey and find your balance and your stability. It's kind of the same message on repeat here. And again, on doing so, there's going to be that Emperor is going to come out. It's going to be illuminated here, whether this is you becoming your own boss, owning your own job, maybe even, but it is a new opportunity with this Emperor. That's Aries energy. That can be who I was sensing in the premeditation, because there was heavy masculine energy in the premeditation. Very interesting. So I think you're dealing with multiple people here. And it's going to require patience and alchemy and going with the flow of things. And again, there's going to be those arguments and disputes and conflicts and sadness and loss. So this might be part of those burdens, part of those temptations. This might be all of that. And those things that you have to contemplate on and make a choice and a decision. But it looks like you're making that decision to pour into yourself. There is Aries, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius around you that is very confident. He is wanting to come forward here. All three of these kings are upright. So the only king, you did get him in reverse over here, which he was pouring into himself and waiting on divine timing to become in alignment here. And so, it can be the same king. So you can possibly be dealing with one person. They might be alchemizing all of their energies and transmuting them into the Emperor energy. And that's what brings it in alignment, because the King of Swords is upright, but the Queen of Swords is sideways. So she's not in alignment. But there is courage here. There is defeat over obstacles and challenges. It's just going to require, again, a lot of patience with this. So take that as that resonates. So you are either dealing with a lot of masculine energy around you, or you have one specific masculine that is transmuting, because the Emperor is all the kings together. He is all the kings in one. So you might have somebody here that is transmuting and alchemizing their energy to become the Emperor. Because it looks like you are pouring into yourself to become the Empress here. All right, let's see what this Three of Swords and Seven of Cups is. This is like heartbreak and loss and separation and options. So this might be those kings, all these options. These can be all those temptations, people from your past, past lovers even. Five of Swords, the Knight of Wands, Empress in reverse, Lovers in reverse. So there was, I think all these kings are different kings that you have been dealing with here. And one of these kings left, there was an imbalance in a relationship here. It wasn't balanced. There was maybe a little too much passion. It could have been more all about the adventure and passion as opposed to other vibrations here. It did cause a lot of this energy. There was a lot of arguments with it, conflicts and disputes. And this energy left either you feeling disconnected from your feminine energy, or this energy here is feeling disconnected from their feminine energy and is lacking that self-love, that self-care. So, I mean, if this is how this energy in this lovers in reverse, this relationship you were in that was not balanced, left you feeling, pour into yourself, connect more to your femininity, do those things that make you feel more feminine, give yourself some self-love, it's a good self-care routine, take a bath, get in nature, listen to some good music, dance. But it looks like there is movement here forward after coming out of these energies. And I think this can be one of those kings that are on the board here that is a temptation for you, or is somebody that is from your past that you are, that there's an imbalance and that it looks like that you're going to be leaving behind. All right, last one here is the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is fast movement forward. It's somebody who's precise. They know what direction they want to go in. The the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is lazy. It's boredom. It could also be too much of a workaholic here. And there needs to be balance, it looks like. So this might be one energy. Somebody that gets lazy and bored and then also gets precise and wants movement forward. I don't know. Let's see what comes forward. 5 of Cups. Death in reverse. 3 of Pentacles, High Priestess, and the Devil. You might be dealing with a Scorpio or Capricorn. There is a fear of change here. There's a fear of change. It looks like this energy, though, it is collaborating with the divine. There is collaboration here with the intuition, with the divine, the High Priestess. And then you have that Devil energy sideways. So there still is things that need to be released. There still is things that need to let go of. And there's a bit of a fear here. And it is because of loss and sadness and separation and depression. And it can be that relationship we just saw here, because this is like the options. But when those things are released, it is a completion of a cycle and something you will be celebrating. So it looks like you have a direction that you want to move. You want to move forward here. You just might be feeling a bit stuck right now. You might be working on release. It looks like, you are definitely working on releasing those things here that no longer serve you so that you can move forward. Just sometimes it does take a village, they say, and it does take you collaborating with the divine and collaborating with Soul Tribe to help maybe get you out of any kind of, instability that you feel like you might be in. So there is a bit of a fear, and that is something that also needs to be released, is that fear. So tune into your intuition, tune into the divine, ask for help and guidance from the divine and your guides and your ancestors here. They are here. You are divinely protected. That was out here a couple times. All right, let's pull an angel card. Integrity. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what is right for you. So hold up your integrity, and match those values with what you know is right, and let go of those things that you know are not. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope this has helped. Take care.